In May of 2017, my wife Lisa and I walked from one coast of England to the other, 192 miles in total. We were joined for the first 5 days by our friends Melanie and Chris. Everyone's coast-to-coast walk is different. This was ours.
Down our rivers to the sea, reminds us of the things that matter, home and hearth and history, and all our sins will be forgiven.
Our walk started in the small town of St. Bees. We walked up the coast before turning east and heading 14 miles to Ennerdale Bridge.
Drinking in the morning sun, blinking in the morning sun, shaking off the heavy wall.
Following coast-to-coast tradition, we carefully selected our pebbles and dipped our feet into the Irish Sea.
What made me behave that way? Using words I never say. I can only think it must be love. Oh, anyway, it's looking like a beautiful day. Someone tell me how I feel. It's silly, wrong, but vivid.
Soon after the clouds rolled in, as we headed up the steep path to the top of Dent Hill.
Kiss me like a final meal. Yeah, kiss me like we died tonight. 'Cause holy cow, I love your eyes. And only now I see the light.
Day 2, we awoke to typical Lake District weather. We had 15 miles to the next stop in Borrowdale. The book says, as with any day in the lakes, the enjoyment of this 15-mile stage depends largely on the weather. And be warned, you are heading towards the spot which records the highest rainfall in England. The book wasn't wrong. It continued to rain on us all day long.
If you think I wink, I did. Laugh politely at repeats. Yeah, kiss me when my lips are thin. 'Cause holy cow, I love your eyes. And only now I see the light. Yeah, lying with you half away, stumbling over what to say. Well, anyway, it's looking like a beautiful day.
Eventually the rain let up, but the wind sure didn't. We picked our way through the rocks up the side of the mountain, while trying not to get blown off the mountain. We reached the top, and Chris literally had his pants blown right off his body. Again, day 3, going from Ross Slate to Grasmere. It's a shorter day, thank God. Yesterday was rainy and windy and rocky and steep and hard. Lisa's having some problems with her feet, so hopefully we get that sorted out. But still moving on.
Silent it rises still, the children are asleep. I shout, scream, but it's too late, there's no waking them. Rise is coming soon, and bail me out with a boat and a barrow, sail right out the room. Save my son with a bow or an arrow, he did nothing to you. Rivers wild and the rivers a beast, there's venom in that snake. He bites the poor and he bites the child, the ignorant have left. Rise is coming soon. I'm sorry for the mess we made, we spent our lives asleep. Tomorrow is just too far for our eyes to see.
Day 4, we had even more lovely weather as we headed from Grassmere to Patterdale. The weather was so bad, all we could do was laugh at our situation.
It's easy enough to talk about blitz spirit when you're not holding the roof up and knee deep in it, and the pictures and the papers got ruined by the rain.
Small mountain streams turned into rushing torrents that we had to cross.
But I don't wanna spend the whole my
Here, Lisa almost lost her walking stick. That would have been bad.
lay low and waiting on the next storm. I don't wanna spend
Meanwhile, I too was doing something dumb. I was filming all this on my cell phone.
I wanna step out.
I mean, what could go wrong? Cell phone's like water, right?
We lost faith in the
Thoroughly soaked and tired, we finally made it to the White Lion Inn.
guts. We just ended up clutching at the empty rituals like
Felt like there was a lot more.
and I don't care what the weatherman is saying, because the last time that I saw him he was on his knees, he was praying. The preachers and the scientists
We had this old pub all to ourselves, and that was perfect after a day like that.
but I don't wanna spend the whole my life indoors.
Alright, so current situation. We hiked all day yesterday in pouring rain, 9 miles. Everything is soaking wet. We have to hike 15 miles today, and it looks like it's still raining. So, we're trying to dry everything off. See, we got everything stacked on our drying rack here, but it's kind of a lost cause because as soon as we go back out, we'll just get wet again. My phone died because it got wet, and I'm trying to get that back, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Got wet. You were taking pictures of it all day.
Sadly, this was Melanie and Chris's last day with us. We were supposed to go up and over Kitstey Pike, the highest point on the coast to coast, but the locals told us with the high winds that we shouldn't risk it. Instead, we took a lower detour through Pooley Bridge. Our detour took us through a small town of Mardale. We were excited because we saw that it had a pub. But despite their sign, they were closed. It just wasn't our day. Our route took us through more sheep fields and a seemingly never-ending obstacle course of gates. All right, today is Shap to Kirby Stephen, and it's 21 miles. Yeah, can't say I'm real excited about walking 21 miles, but it's a nice day so far. Hopefully we don't have any rain, and it's supposed to be fairly easy for 21 miles. Not a lot of elevation, but we'll see. We stayed in this lovely place last night. You can see it's quite old, far older than America, which is kind of mind-blowing. Well, we're on our own.
We are indeed. Probably gonna get lost in about 4 more seconds.
History runs down our river.
Not all fields are great to walk through.
Reminds us of the things that matter. Home and hearth and history. And all our sins will be forgiven. Washed away to set us free.
Lisa, tell everyone where we're at.
The refreshment stall for sunbathing. I'm going to get refreshed.
I trace these rivers from the cities to the seas to remind me what I already know. I trace the shoreline through 1,000 estuaries to remind me an island is my home. An island is my home. Traveled far
We are at,
this country.
I think, about 16 miles in. We're almost done. Oh, we're dragging a little bit. We've got this big hill. We just came across that big hill. And, well, looks like we got more big hills to go. Whew. It's definitely not easy. Right knee hurts. Right heel hurts. It's not raining. What we're doing today?
Walking through Bogs.
What's our route?
Kirby Stephen to Keld. That's all I know.
How far is it?
I don't know, 13 miles?
You stopped caring at the mileage?
A lot of miles.
Yeah. 108 miles to go. We've gone 82. Hello. Alright, so it was it still is about a 1,500 foot climb out of Kirby Stephen up to this 9 standards, which is a bunch of rock formations that they're not quite sure why they're there or what the purpose was. They kind of think that they were defensive. People would stand on top of them and dressed as ghosts and scare people off and things like that. We just came down from the 9 standards, and it's boggy, as they say. You kind of sink in, you hope you only sink in about an inch, but sometimes you sink in quite a bit. So we're using our poles to test the bogginess, and hopefully none of us go into our knees, which I've heard happens. How many band-aids do you have on your feet? 11?
11.
All right, we are leaving Keld and headed towards Reeth, 11 miles. We're gonna go on the low route because the high route goes by mines and stuff, and we kind of don't really care about that. So the low route's through a nice little valley. Lisa's back there. She's, to use an American term, dragging ass today. Took her a while to get out the door, but hopefully her feet and everything are gonna do okay. Keld's a cool little town. David said there were 2 routes, and one route was the valley and one was the upper route. What did he say about why we would take one over the other?
He said the lower route was full of river and wildflowers, and the upper route was mining and desolation.
We stopped for a pint over lunch. This place is perfectly timed. It's like 6 miles in, and can't go wrong with a little beer.
What kind of beer are you having?
Black Sheep, best bitter.
The local brew of the Yorkshire Dales.
Today we are going Reeth to Richmond, and it's 10.5 miles. So far the weather is maybe dicey, but it's a shorter walk. And yeah, it's our rest day tomorrow. Woo! No walking. We need it.
Search for someone to be quiet with, who will take me home. You go to loud places to find someone who will take you higher than.
There are a million different kinds of gates and styles and things we're going through. Here comes the ladder one.
Didn't I take you to higher places you can't reach without me? Reach without me.
Going up the Nuns Stairs. They built these a long, long time ago. Oh, those nuns were hardy.
I go to those places where
We are headed into that. Why can't we be headed into that? Or that? No, we're headed into that. Okay. Yeah, give them their space. They are big. They're big scaredy cats. Big scaredy cat. We spent our rest day walking around Richmond Castle. Construction on this castle started in 1071.
can't reach without me. Reach without me.
The keep is 100 feet high. This gives you a great view of the town and any enemies that might be approaching. After our rest day in Richmond, we are headed out of town 23 miles to Ingleby Cross. It's gonna be a long day. Lovely path today past the water sewage treatment plant. Oops, I'm recording. Hey, hi everyone.
Hello.
Just got lost for about 25 minutes. Someone local is helping us. We got lost with some friends that we met along the trail though. Extra mileage on an already long day. I have no idea where we are. This guy's leading us. He's a local guy. We're going through this weird field. It's full of stinging nettles, and my feet are all wet. And it's definitely not in the book like this. On top of spending most of the day being lost, Lisa's feet kept getting worse and worse. Some friends we met on the trail were experienced mountain climbers, and they did their best to patch her up.
Not going well. We came to a dead end. There's new construction. There's no place for us to walk. So we kind of went down an area that said no pedestrians, and now, I don't know, we're in a construction zone. I'm not sure what to do. I don't know how to go where we're going. Just update, took a taxi, just flagged him down as he was coming off their interstate. It was kind of fortuitous that he was there, because we were hurting and lost and angry and all sorts of bad things. So he drove us to Danby Whisk, so we skipped quite a bit, but I don't feel bad about it in the least. And now Lisa's sorted some more foot problems. We had beer at the pub, of course, and now we're on our way to our place, which is another probably, I don't know, it sounds like it's 8 miles, 8 to 10 miles. So still a long day. We've already gone 9, but the problem was we got lost twice, so the 9 we went didn't actually help us get anywhere. This is a long day. Alright, close my eyes. Hope that I'm at the end of the road when I open it. Well, today I'm headed out alone. I feel pretty awful about it. Lisa feels awful about it, but her feet just can't handle it. Today's a rough day. It's 20-something miles, a lot up and down, and she just wouldn't be able to do it. I feel terrible. I already said that, but I do. It's been a hard trip. You know, I feel for her. She can't do anything about it. It's not her fault. And her feet just keep getting worse and worse with blisters and her neuroma, and things don't fit. It's totally unlike her, but she's also prideful and tough, so she wants to stick it out, but she just can't. The book said, relentlessly uphill. They're pretty spot on. Relentlessly uphill. Hiking on moors. I never thought I'd do that. I guess cross that one off the list. Like I said, I'm hiking alone today, which is sad. But I also don't have a cell phone because it got fried in the rain a few days ago. It's a little disconcerting not to have that, but it's also, everything's fairly close, and kind of there's farms and things everywhere. So I think if I got in trouble, I'd be okay. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, we haven't had cell phones for, hundreds and thousands of years. And people have walked these trails, so I think I'm okay. I know Lisa worries. Just won't get lost. Easy as that. It's 20 degrees Celsius today, which, if I do my math, That's like, I don't know, 160 Fahrenheit. I've never been good at math. It's warm. This is where I'm going. That's where I've been. The third big more climb of the day. I think it's 3 out of 4. Headed up to the Wainstones. The Wainstones. Way back here. Wainstones. I think it's about 5 miles to go. Still going pretty strong. You can tell toes are a little unhappy, but my knees are a little unhappy, my hips are a little unhappy. It's been a good day, a long day. Miss Lisa a lot today. She would have liked it. I had that Green Day song in my head, the I Walk Alone song. Not a lot out here. Alright, I made it. Well, you can see way back there, that's the pub that we're staying in. I almost made it. Second to last day. Made it to Glaisdale. Gonna have lunch here. See behind me, there's a bike up on that post, a yellow bike. Means the Tour de France came through. Cool. Utah.
Huh. Huh.
Egton Bridge. Last day. On to Robin Hood's Bay. 18, 19 miles or something.
20.
20, maybe. And then we're done. Yay! So, but beautiful start to the morning. A cracking day. And hopefully it's not too hard. Sounds like a lot of ups and downs. But we're ready for it. Right?
Nope.
Positivity from that one all the time. This entire trip. Nothing but positivity.
This time tomorrow, where will we be? On a spaceship somewhere.
They want that sign to have said, "Please don't feed the monkeys." Lisa is in her early part of the day sloth mode, where I walk about 3 miles an hour, it seems. And she appears to be walking under 1 mile an hour. So at her rate, it'll take us 20 hours to finish this hike. Hopefully she speeds up. Tell everyone why you're so happy.
Because I don't have to be filmed anymore today. I meet Pasty and my Mars Crunch.
Yay! Ooh, headed out of Romont on a really steep path out of the town. It's a 700-meter climb out of Romont. In the book, they describe that as calf popping. Yeah, that's about right. I think I lost Lisa. Through the Little Beck Woods. They're quite beautiful. Great little trail. Some cool historical things. Really quite enjoyable. What kind of cows are these?
Oreo cows.
It's gross here.
Grody.
Well, that part sucked. It was all muddy, and then a adder snake kind of struck out at me. It didn't get me. I jumped out of the way, but still not a pleasant experience. Closer. Getting closer to the sea. I'm pretty excited about it, actually. It's kind of a cool accomplishment. I didn't think it'd be that big of a deal, but it was a lot of work. And long days and navigating and all that stuff. A lot of going and going and going. It wasn't necessarily the mileage was hard, but packing up and figuring out where you're going, and checking in and checking out, and blah, blah, blah. A lot of go, go, go. So here we are, I think like 183 miles so far. Pretty good.
Days I remember all my life. Days when you can't see wrong from right. You took my life, but then I knew that very soon you'd leave me.
If you want to hear something funny, you know, we're supposed to take our stones across our little pebbles and throw them in the sea when we get done. Well, I didn't lose mine, but I did leave it in my suitcase. My suitcase is at the hotel. I think we're gonna go buy it. So I'll have to pop in, grab the pebble, then go down and throw the thing into the water. And I thought this morning, oh, I should grab that. I don't know what happened. That's it. Providence Bay. That's it. Down to the bay. It's steep. We're both barely making it. I have some horrible pain in my left leg. And then we have to come all the way back up this to our hotel. Oh God. We made it. We made it. All right, little stone. Welcome to your new home. That's sad.
It is sad.
Well done, my man, and thank you for supporting